Welcome to another episode of Caching with Cadgerman. And look, I'm by a neat railroad bridge. It goes over the Cache La Poudre River up north of Greeley, Colorado. I hope to find a bunch of caches today. Too bad there's no trains going by right now. Back in the 1970s, there was a miniseries on television called Centennial, which was named for the book of the same name by James Michener. A good part of that story had to do with the Cache La Poudre River. If you remember at the beginning, a character named Pasquinel was looking for beaver along this very river. There happens to be a cache right here. Kind of interesting. One of those little plastic things stuck in the end of this piece of wood. Now, there's another nice one. Fits in the tree here. This cache was back by the tree back there. Pretty easy find. Get another one along the Cache La Poudre Trail. In 1876, Colorado became a state, and in 1976, Colorado celebrated its Centennial, hence the name of the book, which came out about the same time. Now that I've climbed down this little hill, I can look for the cache, and it's pretty easy to spot this time, right down there. In the book, a character named Levi Zent founded a little town called Zent's Farm, which was later renamed to Centennial, which was a fictitious town. Didn't really exist, although there is a Centennial in Colorado now, but it's not anywhere near where I am now, which is not too far from where that is. This river here, the Poudre River, or Cache La Poudre River, at the confluence of this river plus the South Platte River, is close to where the fictitious town of Centennial was. And that's only about just a few miles behind me here, where that is. They filmed a lot of the scenes in a little town out that way. A lot of the scenes where Pasquinel is shown crossing the river, supposedly the Cache La Poudre River, were actually filmed down in Denver along the South Platte River, a little bit closer to nice hotels and things for the film crew and the stars of the show. It was Robert Conrad who played Pasquinel in the movie. But a lot of the scenes were filmed up in this area too, but more later on in the fictitious town of Centennial, as I mentioned. The book Centennial is a fairly long book, maybe close to 800 or 1,000 pages. Definitely worth a read though, James Michener. Or you can find the 24 or 26 hour miniseries that was made in the 70s. Check it out. It's a good read, or a good watch. That's it for this episode. I have about 10 miles to ride on my bike to get back to where I started. But it's through the town here. I'm not going to include that in this episode. But no doubt, I'll be down some other trail sometime soon. Take care, everybody. So long.